So, welcome in everyone. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Okay, that's fine. All right. Welcome in everyone. All right, so I am selling my goods on Whatnot. So, y'all take a look at my shop. I've got not all my items, but I've got 43 of my items on the shop. So, take a look. If you like art, take a look at my shop and yeah, that'd be awesome. So what I was thinking today is I was thinking, hey, I did the auction yesterday on Whatnot. There is one person in the auction, and so I'm thinking, let's switch it up a little bit. We're gonna pivot. The auction, nothing happened there. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a demo today. Okay. So I've got my sewing kit right here in my heart-shaped box, not from Nirvana, but I don't know where I got this from. God knows when, where. It's probably about 30 years old, let's say. It's been around a while. That's why it's a little faded. I probably should redo it some day or whatever, but it works. It works. So, anyways, um, yeah. Let me. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna grab some of these wonderful little items here, and then we are going to transfer these out of the shop, and we're just going to take these right on over here and maybe set up a little bit of lighting. I think that'd be awesome. So if there's anyone that likes art, I would be so happy if you would like to take a look at my art. I have it up for sale in my shop. So that would be great if there's anyone that loves art. So I'm just getting things set up here. Time gets away on me. Y'all ever do that? You get busy doing things. We get busy. Okay, one moment. I'm just going to grab my extension cord. Just hang on here. I'm gonna grab my extension cord that's just plugged in. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. I got one cord here, and we're gonna maybe I can use this. This might work here. We'll just grab this cord and okay, it's a bit on the tangled side. It's a okay. We'll maybe use this one. This might work here. That might work. Okay, we'll just maybe use this one. All right. Oh my, I'm dropping things as usual. I'm always dropping things. Seems like. So, anyways, if there's anyone that likes art, that would be amazing. If there's something you see that you want to have, my art is for sale, and I do. I've been selling my art for many, many years. So if there's any kind of art that y'all like, let me know, and that would be amazing. So if you love art, just tell me now, and you can buy my art. Art is an amazing thing, and art is so great. I am going to turn this song. I don't care for this song. Sorry about all the noise, everybody. Okay, this song is awful. Okay, I'm going to give this stream about half an hour. Let's see what happens here. They say consistency is key. So that's what they say anyway. So let's just see what happens with consistency. I feel like I'm going to stream every day on Whatnot for half an hour is about all I can handle, y'all. And then, unless it goes fantastic, then I will continue to stream. Is it? I gotta get my glasses, y'all. The writing on this app is not the best, and this is horrible music. Jennifer, what's up? Thanks for joining. How are you today? This is horrible. I'm gonna turn this. I didn't even know. That's awful too. This works. Violent pins, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I hate this song. I don't know what this is either. Um, anyway, so check out my shop on my Whatnot. We'll just hang out for a little bit. This one's a good jam, but I do have this one. Now is, oh, I don't know this one. No, that one's off. Take on me. What? No, that's fine. No, I don't like that one. I don't know what this is. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see. That's making me think of a song. How's that song go? Man, I can't think of it. Anyways, I'm just gonna pull up Depeche Mode. Can't go wrong with Depeche Mode. That's what I'm gonna do. Depeche Mode. Y'all, I'm hungry. What other good songs did Depeche Mode have? This one? Y'all like this one? This is a decent one, yeah? All right, this one's good. This one's good. Oh, y'all, I got my fly swatter in the background. That's crazy. Okay, I gotta move that. I can't even right now. What is this? Oh, the fan? Okay, I'm gonna move the fan out. Can't have that in the background. We are going to move some things around. Okay, then I gotta get my water, y'all. Hang on with me. All right, so we're gonna get to I'm gonna sew on this rabbit that I bought from the Goodwill. So this is the rabbit that I'm going to work on. I was at Hardy and Nance Studios at an art show. It's been probably like 2-3 months, I guess, when I thought I was a high rolling. So one of fellow artists at Hardy and Nance Studios, she gets these stuffed animals and she makes them into monsters. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love that idea. I'm going to take that idea and I want to make some stuffed animal monsters too. Like I have memories of being a child and, having those stuffed animals. And then, like, why wouldn't you want them to be monsters? Like, are you kidding me right now? So I thought this would be a fun idea. So I've already got the claws that I've made out of polymer clay. And I have sewed most of them on. I think I have some more to sew on still. And then I hot glued on the muzzle and the eyes onto the head. And I will show you guys what I've done so far. So I'm going to work some more on the rabbit here. Okay, what's happening? Hello? My lights aren't working? Okay, what is happening right now? How come this is not working? Okay, try this. Oh, that one works. That one works. Okay, we're going to try this one. How come that doesn't work? Y'all, I'm normally prepared better than this. Okay, y'all, hello. Can we get some lights on up in the subject? All right, everyone, we are ready to go here. So I am going to get my fabulous. Okay, guys. Okay, sorry, I'm freaking out. Okay, let me get my chair. And then we can start sewing and all that good stuff. All right, I got my chair here. And then we can start working on my little rabbit. And then I feel like we better, I'm going to get my, oh, I'm going to get my glue gun. I'm going to get my glue gun. I can't even talk, y'all. I haven't eaten today. I've only had coffee. So, anyways, let me get my glue gun plugged in, is what we're doing here. All right. Okay, I'm going to do a create a station. All right. Okay, so we got everything ready to go. All right, I got my rabbit, and we can get to hand sewing on the pieces to this rabbit. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Okay, I'm gonna need some scissors. So let me grab some scissors real quick. I really don't, okay, these are good. I like these scissors. All right, friends, don't forget when you carry scissors, make sure the point is pointed down. Very important. Okay, friends. All right, we are going to, I'll point the camera down a little bit. So I'll show you guys, I've got my nails, basically, my claws that I have made for my rabbit here. So I thought this was so cute. All right, I got to get my needle. We're going to grab a needle here. I should have a needle somewhere. Some thread and needle so we can sew. Okay, here's a needle. Now I need maybe this thread would work, I think. This is like the color of the bunny. And then I got my needle right here. So now I'm going to thread my needle. And let me put all of my items back in my sewing box, if you will. I don't think I even need the glue gun right now. I think I'm just basically going to be sewing. So, okay. So. Everything is so. Oh, I've got white thread already in my Ziploc bag. Okay. All right. I need to get my glasses on at this point. Stick the glue gun over there. All right. Okay, so now I've got 3 claws on one foot, and I've got 2 claws on this foot. So now we'll put the other claw on this foot. All right, shall we? So let's grab one of the claws that I made and baked. Okay, I've got to turn this down. Maybe I'm going to do some instrumental because this is a little much. This, with me talking, I'm just going to do maybe instrumental of some sort. Instrumental chill, that works. Ambient chill. Lo-fi Sunday, let's try that. Let's go. Let's see how this is. Little weird. That's a little too sleepy. Ambient chill, let's try that. Maybe? What do y'all think? This seems a little sleepy too. I feel like I'm gonna meditate or something. Chill gems? What's chill gems? Okay, I can handle this. This is fine. Okay, this is good. I can live with this. Okay, guys, so welcome in. I'm going to give this about 15 more minutes. Actually, let me close my curtains. That is very distracting. So I will be doing a demonstration for you. Yes, one moment, and I will be right back. I'm going to shut these curtains. It's a little distracting for me, so I love having my curtains open, but all right, we're back. We're back. All right. Thank you everyone for joining. And then I've got that head popping up, and I've got yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, I'm gonna move. I don't like that dog painting either. All right, let me. Oh, hey, welcome in. Who just joined? I gotta wear glasses, guys. Because the writing on this app. Calico Treasures, what do you do? Thank you for joining. What do you do, Calico Treasures? Okay, I am going to change. I'm going to hide this painting because my OCD, I just can't right now. So I've got to scoot this stuff over. I'll be right back, guys. I promise. I'm coming. I'm coming. This painting, I've got to shut it. I got to shut this painting. I'll find other paintings, y'all. I can't right now. I can't. Sorry. Okay, then I'm cleaning up my coffee mug. Cleaning up a little bit, y'all. We're cleaning, okay? But welcome in. Shout out to everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining my live stream and whatnot. I'm going to experiment this week and stream every day. About let's aim for 12. Should we aim for 12? Unless I get my mural today, I'll be doing my mural in the next day or so. So I'll either be streaming on Whatnot Live or I will be painting my mural at Yahweh. But we are waiting for that. I've been in negotiations for about 2 weeks. So I don't know, is this normal for muralists to have to negotiate for like 2 weeks? Like, I really despise email, and it's the emailing back and forth, and it's the middleman. Then you got more than one person involved, and you've got all this input from all these other people. I was talking to one person originally, and now here comes in some other person, and I got to deal with them. I'm like, can we just text and get the job done? I could have been in and out. Y'all could have had your mural by now. Like, but no, you guys want to text back and forth every day. Like, oh my gosh, I can't stand text. Email. No, they want to email every day. I can't stand emailing. It's annoying. Anyways, I don't know. This is a little weird. I'm going to turn that one. Okay, so let's thread the needle. And then I will be with you guys for about 22 more minutes, unless y'all start like buying my art or talking or sharing or interacting or something, because this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal on this app. Let me tell you. All right. So I'm going to wet my string with my saliva, if you will, so I can get a nice end on this so it's not frayed, right? And then I am going to put the thread through the needle. This is horrible too. What is this? What the heck? This is some weird Apple. Oh my gosh, this is awful. How about, do they have like new wave instrumental? Let's just do new wave instrumental. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's fine. Oh my. Okay, I gotta turn. They don't have new wave instrumental. Oh my gosh. Hello. Okay, we'll just go with. I'm trying. New Wave Essentials. Let's just go with that. All right. And I'm just going to turn it down with music in the background. Okay. Just kind of low. That's fine. A little tainted love, a little soft cell, if you will. All right, let's get back to threading my needle. All right, I'm going to cut off a good amount of thread here. This is about a good amount. All right, guys, I'm going to be with you about 9 more minutes, and then I will be getting off of this live. Unless y'all want to like start buying my products, or if you want to start talking, you guys want to start sharing, then I will stay. But this is absolute something else. Let me tell you, it is something else. Okay, I have come to the conclusion I need glasses to thread a needle. Yes. Times have changed. I remember once upon a time I could thread a needle with the naked eye. But I have to wear glasses now. That's the way it is, isn't it, children? All right, I have threaded the needle, and now we are going to tie a knot at the end of the thread. So I have doubled it up. I've got an even amount of thread on each side, and I'm going to wrap the thread around my 2 fingers, and then I will show you closely. So then I got a little gap right there, y'all. And then I take the end of this and I bring it on over and through. All right, I'm bringing it over. Okay, and then I take that little tail and I bring that tail on through my little loop right here. Let me show you. We're going to do that. It should be a lot easier than this, but I feel like I should have been done by now. All right, and then what I'm going to do is we are just going to make that little hole. See, it's like a lasso, if you will. All right, and then I'm just going to pull that to the very end, just like so. And that did not work. So, all right, guys, I can be with you 7 more minutes, and then I will be getting off of this app for the rest of the day. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, so I believe I got a knot. So this is a very small knot, and I know that's not going to hold my stitch. I don't think you guys can see that. You probably can't even see the knot. Can you see the knot? You probably can't, because the knot is so minuscule. Let me make another knot. So I am just making a loop here, and with my 2 fingers, and then I pull the 1 finger out. I'm holding the string between my forefinger and my thumb. And then now I'm going to make that little loop smaller, and I want to make it exactly on top of the previous knot that I just made. And then that will make my knot thicker. All right, so it's a double knot, if you will. It's called a double knot. And then I'm just going to cut the end of that, just like that. And then we are ready to sew our claw onto the foot of our rabbit that we got from the Goodwill. And this is a cute and cuddly rabbit. It is adorable. So it was looking really cute, but I made these polymer eyes and I hot glued them to the rabbit, and I hand painted the eyeballs. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, and then so what I'm gonna do is take my claw that I made from polymer clay. Let's figure out which one we like the best. So probably a long one, I'm gonna say. So he's got one long claw. So I'm gonna take maybe, shall we maybe kind of match his claws up to his other claws? Because we want the anatomy right. So maybe kind of a shorter claw, something like that looks like a good one, or maybe a little thicker one. Maybe a thick one, kind of a thick long one. Oh, I think I'm missing a claw. Uh-oh, I should have one more. I'm missing a claw. This is a travesty. Well, anyways, I feel like this might be a good claw for him. All right, so this is our claw, and let's sew the claw on. So when I made these claws out of polymer clay, I made holes before I put them in the oven. So that way I can sew them directly onto the bunny. Okay, so now I am going to place the claw where I want it on the bunny's foot. And then I'm going to come from the underside of the foot because I don't want the knot to show. So here I go with my needle, and I am pulling it through the hole that I made when I baked the claw in the oven. And I feel like I'm having trouble getting the needle through the hole. Okay, now I've pierced the hole all the way through with the needle, and now I'm just pulling the thread all the way through the hole. All right, and then I've got a nice connection. And now I'm going to, so what I did, I'll show you what I did here. So what I did here is now I've got it all the way through, and then I've got another hole right here. And so I'm going to push it through the hole, and it's going to come through the yarn. And here comes that needle. Now I'm going to take it with my 2 fingers and pull it taut. All right. So then we are going to push the needle through. Let me grab this here. There we go. We are going to push the needle through the other hole so it will be nice and stable. And whether this is going to be an adult that owns this bunny or if it's going to be a little girl, little boy, we don't know who's going to own this bunny. But we want these claws to be secure on the bunny's foot. We don't want the claws to be coming loose. I want to create high quality products for people that buy what I create. Ow! That hurt, guys. Sorry about that. I pierced my finger, okay? Sorry about the yelling. I tend to yell every now and then. And yes, I have drawn blood. So just a word of advice. Do not poke your finger with the needle. It causes intense pain. So yes, don't do that. Okay, so I'm going to carefully poke the needle through the yarn, the foot of the rabbit, if you will. And then I'm going to go on the other side of the claw and bring it through. I'm going to go through the bottom. I'm going to take the needle and come through the bottom of the foot. And then I'm going to come through the bottom once again because I want this to be a very strong bond when I sew this claw onto the rabbit. All right. And then I'm going to just continue to push the needle through the yarn. And I'm just going to crisscross. Now, y'all, I'm not a formally trained seamstress. My mother just taught me to sew. I used to sew my Cabbage Patch doll kids on my mother's Singer sewing machine when I was a little girl. I would get patterns, doll Cabbage Patch kid patterns, and I would sew my own doll clothes. So, all right, guys, it is now 12:31, and that's about all I could take of this app. Thank you, those of you that have enjoyed the live stream. So make sure you follow me. I will be going streaming live every day on Whatnot this week, and we will be going for about half an hour at a time. I don't know if I'll be doing this example tomorrow. I might come up with a whole new project. You never know with me. I'm always switching stuff up. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for being with me. Have a great day. Bye.